A master gunner is a subject matter expert on their platform and the weapon systems therein. So to be a subject matter expert on your vehicle and weapons platform is that you're tied into understanding, like say, let's take the Bradley for example, you're tied into the understanding of how the weapons system tie into the functions of the turret, how the functions of the turret tie into the hull, and everything vice versa. So like mechanics know how the hull work, and they know about wiring in the turret. They might not know stuff more tied into the weapon systems. Armament know about the weapon system, but they don't really know how the weapon system ties into the turret. As master gunners for the Bradley, we know how all of it fits together. A Mike Golf makes a unit more lethal by instructing the unit and maintaining the unit's knowledge and proficiency on their weapon system and their vehicle platform.
So a master gunner is a subject matter expert on all things striker capabilities, tactical employment of the strikers. Also, in addition to that, is going to be things such as your individual weapons all the way through collective training, so squad, platoon, company live fires. Shaping training really is by the employment of direct fire control measures. So things like crew fire commands, indirect and direct fires, kind of controlling those, and then kind of disseminating the new evolving information that the Army produces as far as doctrine, training, tactics, and procedures, and disseminating that down to battalion levels, making sure that they understand the new ways of fighting. A master gunner is that person who's dedicated to really Army doctrine, right? How we fight, and then we also collaborate with S2 and the S3, and looking forward to kind of like what's next on the battlefield, what's the next fight that we're looking at, and we take that information, we do scenario development as far as collective training and crew training, and we develop scenarios specifically based on what that next fight looks like.
The best part of the job to me is seeing the success of the crews. Knowing that your training is actually being listened to and that what you're doing to help a unit is being implemented, and you can see their progression from a day one crew all the way to actually having more experience and maybe even shooting better than you or they thought they would on the range, or even if you have an experienced crew and just something is not going right and you're there to help them and help them get over that little speed bump.
The most gratifying part of being a master gunner is probably after crew gunnery. Seeing everything that you've implemented, everything you taught down to the battalion level, and seeing the scores, especially this year, seeing the scores from last year to this year, it feels great knowing that you made a difference, you made those crews more lethal.